guys, it's Kaitlin and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be discussing college school supplies because when I graduated high school and it was time to start buying for school and back to school, I honestly didn't really know what to buy. In college, they don't really give you like a list of what you should buy like in high school. And so today I'm going to be telling you guys some of the college supplies that I personally buy. And so like I know it's back to school and a ton of you guys are getting ready to go back to school shopping, and I actually have received a ton of questions about what school supplies you should actually purchase and buy as you're walking through the aisles of all of these stores and back to school. So all of the products that I'm going to be recommending are specifically for my preference, so if you guys have a different preference, comment down below. I'd love to hear you guys' like opinions on these things, so definitely do that as well. And in the near future, I will be posting a what's in my college backpack, so you guys can see all of the supplies that I get for my sophomore year of college. So yeah, let's just get into what school supplies you actually need for college. This first one is very important, especially because you need this on a daily basis. This is a laptop. And so you don't necessarily have to purchase a Mac laptop. I personally have a Mac, but that's just what my school like prefers. And so like there's a ton of people at my school who have Macs, and you'll honestly having just any kind of laptop for school is perfectly fine. I would just suggest getting a laptop. Whatever one is perfectly fine. You just need one that works and you can take notes on. If you want to get a Mac, I know Apple has a back to school promo that runs every single year. If you purchase any Mac, you get a free pair. I believe this year it's AirPods. For the past couple of years, it's been Beats, and so I'm pretty sure they switched it to AirPods. So if you guys want to get some AirPods with your Mac, definitely do that for back to school. Along with the laptops, and if you get a Mac, ultimately, I would recommend getting a Mac adapter that has like the lightning bolt to USB adapter, because honestly, if you're in class or something and you just want to charge your phone, or you want to like put in an SD card or something, on Amazon they have a ton of like adapters. On the Apple website they have some, but they mark up pretty high. So if you guys want to get some, I'll put the link in the description for all of the products I'm mentioning. So definitely do that if you guys want to get yourself a Mac adapter, because they come in handy quite a lot. Next, this one's kind of obvious, but I would recommend getting yourself a backpack. Any type of backpack will do. Like honestly, I see a ton of people just going around with tote bags, and this is honestly, you just need something to carry your books in and your laptop in. Like at my school, we don't really have a campus, so we don't really need to walk far. If your campus is like really big and everything and you have to walk like building to building all over campus, I'd recommend investing in a good quality heavy duty backpack. It doesn't have to be super expensive. I would just like recommend getting one, because you don't want to be like walking around and dropping everything. That's just not good. Next, I would grab yourself any type of planner, whether that's digital or a physical planner. Keeping organized and staying organized in school and in college is really, really important. Also too, because high school is way different than college in the sense that your professors are not going to be like, this deadline's this, you have a test on Friday. They're expecting you to know all of these things beforehand. If you have like a test coming up or like a paper due, they're not going to remind you. So it's your job and your responsibility to keep organized and to know when your deadlines are. So I would definitely get any type of planner. I know there are a ton of good like digital planners, and like I personally have a physical planner. That's just because I like to write stuff down, but staying organized in college is a must. So for utensils, I would recommend getting some pens. I personally didn't use a lot of pencils during college, and I just find pens easier to write with and easier to take notes with. If you're taking like a math course, definitely get some like mechanical pencils. For the most part, I just use pens, and I love the Muji pens. They're like they're just amazing. With taking notes and with pens, I would suggest getting a 5-subject notebook if you're taking either 4 or 5 classes. So before college, I actually wasn't a notebook person. I was personally more a binder person. That's just because I like having specific binders for specific classes. And so now in college, it's a hassle to bring like binders with you, and remember to taking them out of your backpack, putting them back in for each class. And so I would recommend having one notebook for all of your classes. Also, when you have a laptop, because you'll honestly be taking notes on your laptop a lot, but some professors actually don't let you take notes on your laptop, so it's good to have physical paper you can write down on. Getting a 5-subject notebook, just like one notebook that is good for everything. It's so versatile and it's so easy to just grab and go. In addition, I know folders can be such a useful tool, especially when you get a lot of handouts or articles you have to read. And so personally for my classes I was reading a lot, and so you can use the folders in the 5-subject notebook. However, I feel like they're too small for papers and they just bother me when they like bunch up in there, and so I like to have a folder just to keep everything in there. I found using highlighters to take notes tremendously helpful. I was just always taking notes and trying to annotate because when I read something, it kind of just goes over my head if I don't like take notes or kind of like engage myself completely. I only had like one highlighter that was almost dead coming into college because I didn't know that I needed a highlighter. I actually ran out of highlighters. I had to get some because I just find them really helpful, and especially when you're color coding everything, I like to stay organized. I would also get some post-it notes. I found post-it notes super helpful when just trying to leave myself reminders, or just having like little dividers within my notebook, or just having like those little things within your planner that you can like open it to the page, if you know what I'm talking about. But post-it notes are super helpful, and like a couple of my friends in my room would always just like to leave me post-it notes when I was gone. Post-it notes are super fun, helps you keep organized, and I just really like post-it notes, and so that's also another supply that I really enjoy. Scissors and tape. There were so many times where I needed scissors and I actually ran out of tape. I brought with me masking tape and like just regular Scotch tape. Masking tape is really helpful. So many people asked me for my masking tape because it's easy to hang stuff up on the wall and like the paint won't rip off. And I know I needed tape for like just simple things if I wanted to like tape something. So I really wish I had like a good quality pair of scissors before I started college, but now I know that I need to bring and get a pair of scissors and a lot of tape. This one's not really like a supply, but I definitely recommend you get either of these items to just, honestly, it's just very helpful. This is a phone case card holder, or just a simple lanyard you can put your ID in. At your campus, you'll have like different buildings you need to scan your ID in, and so you need to put it in something where you can easily just grab it out and use it. This is the one I have. This is the one I like to use. It has the 2 pockets, but I find it so helpful when I'm just trying to like go to my building and I don't want to take my backpack off, or I don't want to like go searching for it. So get one at your bookstore or just easily some on Amazon. Really helpful, guys. The last supply I have for you guys, you really don't need that many supplies when you're in college. It's kind of like a minimal lifestyle because if you have a laptop, you're kind of set, but all of the rest of the items are just like little things that help me on a daily basis. And so this last item is a calculator. So personally, my school doesn't really have a lot of STEM classes. I'm actually taking statistics this semester, so I definitely have to make sure to bring my calculator to school. Also, I took an economics class last year, and having a calculator was super helpful because I just didn't want to use the calculator on my phone or my laptop because like that doesn't really go well with the professor. So grab yourself a calculator. You probably had one in high school, so just bring that along with you. But I just wanted to mention that because I know a ton of you guys aren't going to Emerson and a ton of you guys are, so I wanted to give like a little bit of a two-sided insight. With back to school coming up, I am uploading a ton of videos during July and August, so make sure you're subscribed and turn on the post notifications if you haven't already to be notified every single time I upload. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, comment down below what other videos you guys want to see from me from this back to school season. Last thing before I let you go, follow my Instagram because I'm going to be doing a Q&A on my Instagram. And if you guys want to be featured in a video and you guys want to ask some questions, just want to chill out, then follow my Instagram at Kaitlin Curtis. Yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!